Everybody, Noah Films here, back in the video, and today we have the 16th episode of the Comic Central podcast, and boy, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here. So we are joined by Fantastic Films, and I think his channel is Lego HD Quilty. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but both channel links will be in the description below, so check them out. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. So, the first and obvious topic is Spider-Man out of the MCU.
Yeah, I know. That is just like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Such a big change after what they did in Endgame.
It's just like, so, it's weird because how are you going to take him out the MCU when you've been developing him like this much and all of a sudden he's just taken out?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not a fan of his story, like how he is in the films, but still, I think he should still be in the MCU.
Yeah.
And they could easily fix my problems that I have with the character. They could easily fix it. And it seems like that's what they were planning on until he got kicked out of the MCU. But he was such a big role in Endgame because he was Tony Stark's motivation to build the time machine or the quantum thing, and now they're just gonna act like he doesn't exist anymore, and he snapped for nothing. Like, he did all that for nothing.
Yeah. Well, no, Tony didn't do all that for nothing, but like, still, like, Spider-Man was supposed to take this lead role, and now they're just gonna be like, he's just gone now.
Spider-Man's like one of the reasons why Marvel is doing so good. Now without Spider-Man out of the future, what's gonna happen to the future?
Honestly, though, I think Sony could make some good Spider-Man films with Tom Holland, but like, it still sucks to see him out of the MCU. But they still could maybe reach a deal, but I don't think it could happen.
Yeah,
Sony's what?
Sony's probably he's making guys a lot. Though I know.
So I think, well, for like the whole like thing of who's to blame, Sony or Disney, like it's Disney obviously, because like they went from like 5%, and also they had all like the merchandise money, all the stuff made from that, and they wanted 50-50 on box office earnings.
Wow, they shouldn't even do that because Spider-Man, and Sony was nice enough to even let them have Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's absurd.
But like, which I really liked Far From Home, and I think like I really did like Far From Home, and I was so excited with this to see what was gonna happen with the character. And by the way, spoilers in the post-credit scene where like his identity gets revealed, like that cliffhanger will most likely never be resolved.
They're probably gonna. If they don't get the deal, they're probably gonna Spider-Man assassinated or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, Spider-Man died in a fight against some robber or some crap like that.
Because in the comics, he actually died like that from the Sinister Six.
Have we ever seen like anything like this in history? It's just like we're in this big franchise. All of a sudden, this character is just gone.
Killed off such important character.
Yeah. So with Sony, it's just like I think there's a way they could still continue Spider-Man's story from the MCU, but they just can't mention like Tony Stark or anything. But hopefully instead they have more like of some like maybe like a flashback with like Uncle Ben or something to make him a little bit more involved.
If there's no Iron Man and there's not even a mention of him, then there's really no motivation for Spider-Man. So,
but they still have like all the characters like MJ, Ned. They still have all those characters, so they can still make some good, decent Spider-Man films and correct some of the little, no, some of the things that are wrong with the character. Personally, I do like this version of Spider-Man, but I can understand kind of how that would kind of turn people off a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that is gonna be ruined now. I mean, he's gonna need a new suit unless they just keep his old suit or like his OG suit that he used in Civil War and just say that that it wasn't from Tony Stark or something, but it's probably unlikely he's gonna use a new suit and everything because it's Stark's tech and everything. So
I don't. So, all right, this is going a little bit off topic, but I saw like this, like High Top Films. Do you guys know him?
Yep.
No, channel. Yep. His like criticism of Homecoming or whatever, or like some people's criticisms is just like, oh no, he didn't work for this like $1 billion suit or whatever, but like remember when he took when Stark took the suit away and he had to prove himself there.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So that just came up in my head randomly. Yeah, but it's still Spider-Man related, so I guess it's on topic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm exhausted from this topic. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen to like character the Vulture? Because Marvel has set.
No, I think Sony has Vulture too. Like all Spider-Man related characters, I think they have.
Bad. Wait, they wouldn't technically have the Scorpion.
What?
The Scorpions originally Iron Fist. That's where he originally.
Wait, hold on. You're lagging out right now.
I don't think it's the right for the Scorpion.
Hold on, I gotta shut Alright, sorry about that. I just had to shut my window. Alright, so, I guess that's all for the topic. There's kind of, like, not really much more you can say. Yeah.
It's already been talked about. I mean...
Yeah.
It's just an exhausting topic. I mean, we don't know what to do next week, so I guess we have to wait.
So now, for like the MCU, the future, and this is like all without Spider-Man now, as we're assuming that there's no deal that gets made. So, what do you think, first of all, about some of the stuff in Phase 4, but this might... We've already talked about Phase 4 a bit, so maybe we could, like, predict maybe what's going to be in Phase 5, I guess.
X-Men, definitely Fantastic Four. Deadpool, I think. Yeah, I think Deadpool's going to be in it.
Yeah, but it's going to be PG-13 Deadpool, though. Probably. Yeah, I mean, most likely.
That's hard to pull off.
Most likely, I would think, but since like I heard the new Doctor Strange movie or whatever, it's gonna be like a horror film, so maybe Marvel makes a rated R film for Deadpool.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just like with some of the casting that Fox had for their X-Men characters, just like how do they like get other people? And they're like just as good. But a few characters Marvel I think could cast better probably.
I was never interested in X-Men movies, so.
Well, I liked like the first like the original ones or whatever. I'm not really the biggest fan of, but like First Class and Days of Future Past are really good.
Yeah, those are really good. The dark.
Yeah, but for Deadpool, if they have him in whenever they introduce him, because they'll probably have him in, hopefully they can cast Ryan Reynolds because he's just the perfect Deadpool.
Yeah, and I don't know how they're gonna do that. If they're gonna cancel Deadpool on Sony, they're gonna cancel the original Deadpools, or they just find a way to get that in the universe, just like they did Spider-Man. But they're probably going to recast and use Sony's Deadpool. Not Sony. Am I saying Fox's? I think.
Fox, yeah.
I think it's so they're not going to be able to continue that if there's already going to be another Deadpool.
Yeah, people are just like, oh yeah, Disney just buy Sony. It's just like, yeah, they're gonna do that, sure. They probably will in a few years with how Disney's just so big now, but I hope not.
Yeah. I don't want that to happen. I mean, they bought Fox.
Disney's literally just Hollywood now, basically.
Yeah.
They like literally every like big movie you see now, it's Disney.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna buy everything, so anything can be. Imagine Disney buys DC.
Oh my gosh, no.
Warner Bros. Yeah, they buy
Warner Bros. Yeah, yeah. No, they're not. There's no way they can buy Warner Brothers.
If they do buy
Warner Bros. Is like the opposite of Disney. So
if they do buy Warner Brothers, probably this crossover event. It was like DC versus Marvel.
Maybe,
but like
I see it happening.
I don't think it's worth buying a whole entire company and stuff.
Just for fan service.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what those would just be, fan service. Those probably wouldn't even be that good of movies. But I guess we got a little bit off topic here, but so they're gonna have Fantastic Four, X-Men, maybe Deadpool, in Phase 5. What else do you think? I would say another Spider-Man movie, but he's kind of gone now.
I think they're gonna.
I heard that they're gonna introduce Blade into the MCU.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're coming up with a Blade movie. That's Phase 4.
Or what about the Command?
The what?
The Commando. They were like a team of like monsters. Like the.
So I heard so I think the Eternals is gonna be in Phase 4, whatever. Which, yeah.
I mean, they're random, but so are Guardians of the Galaxy were random as well. So maybe it'll turn out good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, on the topic of Guardians of the Galaxy, when do you think Guardians 3 will be out?
I have no idea.
Did they? I don't think they announced it for Phase 4. I think that might be Phase 5.
Oh, for the
I mean, I think Thor's gonna die of a thunder.
No, don't kill off Thor, and no.
I think they're gonna, because,
Nah.
he's been doing it for a long time, and they're bringing in Jane Foster. Jane Foster's
No.
What's the point about it?
No. We cannot have the goat Thor die, especially fat Thor.
If they don't kill off.
I don't.
If they don't kill Thor, then Jane Foster's.
I mean,
Thor's probably gonna be.
just have Thor like retire or some crap. I can't handle another big hero like that dying.
I mean,
Next,
I'm not
Hulk.
Because Captain America's for sure dead. Obviously, Iron Man's dead. Black Widow's dead. I don't want to have Thor dead too.
I am we're getting Kate Bishop as Hawkeye, so I mean, regular Hawkeye's probably gonna die. Oh wow, I guess we're entering an age where females are gonna take over.
Oh yeah.
Kate Bishop, Jane Foster. What's next? Is Morgan gonna time travel and
Gosh
Morgan
dang
from
no.
the future becomes Iron Man?
Just like in Phase 10 of the MCU, they're still making films, and it's just all made up characters, and Morgan is all grown up now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that might be what happens to the MCU. They're just gonna be in like freaking Phase 7, and they're not really gonna know what to do. But Disney, being Disney, will try to milk the money.
And at this point, I think that's all they care about. I mean, everything, it seems like they're being lazy. Like Spider-Man, they were being too greedy for him, then they lost him, now we're all mad.
Yep. It's just
I
like...
was thinking maybe Sony could do better possibilities. I think they learned from their past experience.
I hope Sony makes some good Spider-Man films with Tom Holland, especially if it's continuing his kind of story of him, like, and with his like secret identity out there, because that could make some cool stories.
Yeah.
And then incorporate Uncle Ben too, a little bit more, since Tony like can't really mention him, so just go to Uncle Ben as another father figure.
Yeah, maybe they'll do something else though. Maybe they'll make a new character for a change. You never know. I feel like we've already seen.
I really
Uncle
don't.
Ben done.
I really don't want to have another reboot.
Neither do I.
Just if they can somehow work around the little things of the MCU, as long as they can do that a little bit. I mean, obviously there's going to be some plot holes if you still continue it, just with Sony, but I think they can still maybe work it out.
Maybe it's going to end up being another reboot, probably, eventually. Yeah. Unless they just stop making Tom Holland movies and just never pick up on the character until like 10 years from now.
Yeah, and I wonder if, especially now, is Sony even gonna, like, I was thinking they might make a universe out of, like, Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, whatever, like Miles Morales and stuff, but now I don't think that's gonna happen, because they actually have, like, Peter Parker back and stuff. Or at least for live action.
Since the first one was such a hit, I feel like they'll still probably do it. It probably won't be as good as the first one.
Yeah, but it'll probably just be like a lousy sequel.
Yeah.
Because those types of films, they usually don't really need sequels.
Yeah, no, it should have been standalone. I mean, it felt like a very good event. Like, it should just be a one and done.
Yeah. But who knows? Sony might need the money.
Definitely gonna need the money.
This is what do for.
Dude, you're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even hear a full sentence. It's fine, guys.
They're probably gonna do this for Spider-Man Universe 2.
Yeah.
Steal the ultimate.
Oof.
Like if you watch, and then boom.
Yeah, dude, you're lagging out so much.
Spider-Man show with Tom Holland live action, because they do have their rights to the TV shows.
Oh yeah.
Movie rights.
Yeah, the Disney Plus stuff, like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool getting a live action Spider-Man TV show with Tom Holland. But
yeah.
I would just rather see movies with him, though.
Mhm. Yeah, but like, I don't know about the whole Disney Plus thing and all the MCU stuff on it, like WandaVision and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be watching. I don't know
separate
if they will
streaming
be even be
services.
good.
I want to see the stuff on it. Like, I'm interested, but at the same time, just another way to milk for money. They could easily make a free streaming service, but they need more money because they don't have enough. They're like, I think they have like the most money out of every.
Yeah,
company,
Disney's
and
just
they
like the
still need to-
biggest movie company or whatever. Just like they own Hollywood, basically.
You guys remember? You guys remember the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 with the Howard?
Had Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
I heard that part. I heard Howard.
Was it how he was like in Endgame or whatever for like that for like some else snippet? Wait, oh.
What happened?
Hello.
Well, we're in the middle of a podcast right now.
Hi, podcast people, mans.
What an entrance.
And then bye.
Yay.
Well, that was like a photo bomb, but like
Photo bomb. I might still put him in the thumbnail. Who knows?
It was a podcast photo bomb.
Yeah. But, what was our topic? What were we talking about? How Disney owns everything. Alright, in summary, Disney owns everything. Let's get to another topic.
Upcoming stop motion animators.
Upcoming stop motion.
I'm excited to see Thundercat 123 Studios. I'm excited to see his multiverse series.
Oh yeah.
I'm really interested in it.
Yeah, his Thor stop motion, his most recent one was really good.
Yeah. It's extremely well done. Like, I see why it takes long to do it. It's very good.
Yeah.
And like the effects, like I just like everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for your X-Men stop motion that I saw post a clip of, or not a clip, but a thing showing the
Oh yeah.
background.
Yeah, that's what I'm filming right now. Yeah, I know I haven't posted in a while, but I've been filming stuff. It's just not been released.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to film.
All I can say is I've been working on some secret project that almost everyone won't know about. Well, they will in a few months whenever it's announced.
Oh, I know that.
Alright, so...
Wait, is it Spider-Man?
No, it's not that film. Because I've already announced that on Instagram.
Yeah, I realize.
It's something else that I'm not going to disclose at the moment.
Yeah, well, now I'm excited.
Yeah. So, but, I've got a lot of stop motions in the works. I got X-Men series and Justice League, New Avengers also, and also my Batman Revival miniseries thing. So I hope to have all these series finished maybe by like the end of this year, hopefully. But you know, schools may say otherwise.
Yep, that's everyone
But, you know, but usually I can find time to where I can film for like half an hour or whatever. What? Alright, so,
Okay, maybe you should make an announcement about everyone ruining the Discord bad and like
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna, probably... So I'm gonna link the Discord in the description also, and pin comment for the people who don't read the description. Because that's mostly everyone.
Well, I check if the video says something's in the description.
Yeah.
I check the description.
Never know. Some people are just like, oh no, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, but so any of your upcoming stop motions fantastic?
Well, I'm trying to figure out Justice League. I'm trying to work on that. I have everything set up. I have characters, the cast, or not. I don't have the cast. No wasted anyone yet.
Yeah.
But I have most. I don't have a lot of scenes. I only have like a few scenes for the backgrounds. But yeah. Now I just the main part is I have to film, and yeah, I guess I need to find my iPad. Oh, I know.
So, but all right. I guess I'll announce it here for the people who don't know. But I'm gonna be making a Spider-Man: The Next Avenger film, which will be coming out late September, early October. I don't know exactly when. It depends on when I get an Electro figure, and maybe maybe a few edits to the script. But the script is mostly done, so just gotta get the figures and I'll start filming. But yeah. So, any other topics really? Hello.
I don't know.
I guess. What do you think about like um the state of DC right now, the DCEU or whatever, or just overall DC?
To be honest, I haven't heard much. Like, I don't think anyone's really heard much from like what's the deal with them.
Yeah, there's literally been like no news on them. They're just like not even like doing anything.
When we see a Matt Reeves Batman suit, maybe that's probably gonna bring a lot of hype. But I don't think that movie's gonna be in the DCEU. It might just be a standalone thing like the Joker.
So Matt Reeves is gonna be Batman?
No, he's gonna be directing. People are just calling it the Matt Reeves Batman movie because he's calling it. There's no title for it, but he's directing it. And actually, the guy from Twilight, Robert Pattinson.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
I can't imagine him as Batman. No way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give him a chance though, because a lot of people didn't like Ben Affleck when they first saw him. And now everyone's so sad that he's leaving, and everyone loves Batman.
But Ben Affleck was an okay Batman. I don't think he was really very good. But I don't know if Robert Pattinson's going to be better.
Yeah, I think he was good. He just didn't have enough. He didn't get a lot of chances to prove himself.
Yeah, he had potential, but everything around him, all the writing and directing, just sucked.
Oh, God. It gives me the chills. I saw it. I was in Walmart yesterday, and I saw it on the shelves, and I was like... no, I saw this 3-pack of Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Justice League, and I was just looking at it, and I'm like, okay, two pretty good films, and then you're just gonna ruin the entire bunch by adding that? No, that shouldn't be there. Put Shazam in there instead.
Wait, are you calling Justice League a pretty good film?
No, I'm calling it horrible. It shouldn't be there.
Oh. Yeah, but Justice League was just such a mess.
It should ban people from buying that movie.
Yeah, that movie should be banned. Along with Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And by the way, if you like Amazing Spider-Man 2, get out. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's almost factual that it sucks, but, I guess you could like it because it's so bad it's funny, which that's not really one of those films, but okay.
Yeah, it's boring, and I don't even...
I love Spider-Man 3, even though it's horrible. Because it's so funny.
Yeah. I actually don't think it's that bad of a film. I think I don't hold it against them. That movie's so horrible, it's so bad. I think it was just a poor representation of the character, and it ruined the trilogy. But it wasn't necessarily like a horrible movie. But
yeah.
It was a mess.
Yeah, that's what I like to call it. Just just a mess of a film, and that's basically what it is. But it actually has some decent elements in it. They're actually I like the final battle actually, like not because it's hilarious or anything, because I think it's actually like a good final battle.
Yeah, and I like how Topher Grace, aka Eddie Brock, I'm just gonna call him Topher. I like how Topher jumps in the explosion just to save the symbiote, and it just dies.
Little Goblin Jr. gonna cry.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, that scene between him and Harry fighting, that was just comedy gold.
Oh my god, why are there so many bombs?
This is probably the most off-topic podcast ever. Whatever, we're covering a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
you need all these bots?
So I think any other topics you would suggest? Really?
I don't know, maybe I guess.
Maybe what?
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea what's talking about.
All right, I think this is going to be the end of this podcast episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out. Bye.